Oh no, 5 minutes late. That is too many minutes late. Let's hop into it. Whew. Wait, what am I doing up here? Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. I went to sleep at the bottom of the ocean. I expected to either be at the bottom of the ocean or dead. Starlet Town residents, you are invited to the New Year's Festival tomorrow, winter 28th at 7 p.m. at the Hillside Vineyard. It's a time for the community to come together and enjoy games and fireworks. And for the lovebirds, romance under the mistletoe. Let's welcome the new year together. Mary Connor. Mary Connor's flirting with me. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to give Suki and Alice their birthday presents. Then we're gonna dive into the sea and live with the mermaids. How are you doing, Cheezel? You're a good boy, aren't you? Full hearts. And Porky, how are you doing? Hey, the beer and honey are done. Hang on, those calico scallops look new. But I don't have to offer them anywhere. Okay, cool. Wait, was that one gold? Alright, so got honey, I've got jam, I've got beer. I'm wondering, like, should I give the twins honey or jam? Let's give them jam. I think jam's a good birthday present. I've got barley and sugarcane. Let's make cane nectar. Oh, I should have done juice. Oh well. Or tea. I regret everything. Okay. Alright, yep, we did all the things. Let's go celebrate birthdays. Ooh, a bug. Alice, are you up here? She is not. Here, have a flower. Aw, thanks, Sugarheart. You're so sweet. Where are they? Oh, I have a butterfly for you. Not on me. Can I gift right now? I can. Okay, we'll go back for the butterfly. It's worth it. She loves butterflies. I mean, this butterfly in particular, anyway. I'm always so out of it by Friday. I'm practicing my two-step for tomorrow. Sunny isn't ready for this jelly. Look at that, a pipe vine swallowtail. You sure I can have it? I really appreciate it, Sugarheart. I've been needing one for my collection. I mean, she says that, but I've given her several. Unless it's a collection of just this one insect. Oh, I'm so close to rank E here. Or rank D. Alright. Where are you at? You're in the beach. Suki's at the inn. This all makes sense. Oh. Catching. I'm gonna go for the selling increase. Where you at, Alice? There you are. Happy birthday. Thanks for the birthday present. You're welcome. Oh, that butterfly is gone forever. I walked too close, too near it. Here you go, Suki. A birthday present? This is special. But how did you guys like them? What is that green bottle? Is that cane nectar? Do you just like raw sugar? Do people not like... She likes milk? I'm starting to think like artisan goods just don't like show up. Because when I give them artisan goods, like they don't even register. I think they like them. But that's about it. Alright. Let's go swim with the merfolk. What's up? Howdy. Can't go in the store? Not allowed. Not allowed to get face tattoos? Must have been really challenging for you to reach our kingdom. I can only imagine you're like an amazing swimmer, especially for your kind. I'm alright. Oh, I can't gift you seashells? I take it? You take it. I'm not allowed in the Merfolk Inn. Let's go into the Oracle Chamber. Why not? Your arrival is ordained. Welcome to Choyu's chamber. Sugarheart, I wish to discuss a matter that could significantly benefit you. Throughout our kingdom lie the sacred ocean caves. You may have seen a few during your travel. Yeah, I've seen those. These caves are a treasure trove of resources, many of which could prove invaluable in your endeavors. The decision to grant access to these sacred spaces is not ours to make, but the oceans. The oceans, it seems, have chosen you. With the rhythm of the ocean in my steps and the humor of a dancing crab, I hereby grant you the right to explore these sacred caves. As you journey deeper into the ocean, you'll discover more such caves. Using their resources wisely, and remember, exploration is key. I mean, okay. Hey ho, hey my precious queen, how are you doing? Take a deep breath and immediately wish you had. The king, an exemplar of wisdom, once again made the right call. How are you doing today? Maharaja Putt-Putt. The guard is busy. What's a mermaid house look like? You're doing great. How about me? I'm doing okay. Very tired. Purple shell catches your eye. Its mesmerizing light reflection is simply beautiful. Neat. So that's what a mermaid house looks like. Can you just go into any villager's house? No. Allowed to enter Denali's family house. Or the cooking staff house. I mean, all this makes sense. I still wanna. This is where I live. This is where I was expecting to wake up. Like, you can sleep down here. But yeah, this is actually our last time playing Coral Island for a while. We're exploring the mermaid stuff, we're seeing the end of the year through, and then we're gonna pause. Wait for them to add like all the mermaid features they have planned, but don't have yet. The barracks all look exactly the same. 2 treasure chests and a bucket of spears. 2 treasure chests and a bucket of spears, yeah. This place is huge. It is. Could these be real teeth? They still have plaque. Ew. Yeah, this place is huge. Like, it's already 4 p.m. I'm devoted to fulfilling the king's commands, even if he orders me to march into battle we're destined to lose. So don't confuse my presence with acceptance, land dweller. He's gonna be a romanceable option in the future. Oh, hey kitty. Hop on up. There we go. This place is huge. And I like it. We're still banned from like 90% of the buildings. You're a good kitty. Let's see, we got the death root over here. What is this? Big tree, please don't ever die. Can I just walk right into the palace? Is that where this goes? Oh, hello, my other kitty. Simba never comes out here. Wonder what's bothering her. The Naga Palace. Let's just go inside. Hey, Scylla, good morning. Don't mind me, I'm just going into the princess's quarters. I didn't find Father's verdict very just, if you ask me. No, I simply couldn't stand by and let them cast you out in the cold, deep blue. Well, thank you. Hey guys, what are we having for dinner? Our consensus to allow your presence in our realm is less than ideal. It is unnatural. I bear the weight of my people's safety. My concern is not personal. It's my duty. Fables have taught me that your kind has brought both help and harm before. I bet you have so many stories about the seasons, the crops, the sunshine. I mean, I got a couple. Whose bed is this? Ooh, this curtain. It's incredibly soft. Just rummaging through the royal palace. Don't mind me. Normal things. This place is huge. Whose bed is this? You better not attempt to take a nap here, you could end up being tossed into jail. True. There's a locked chest here. So heavy that lifting it seems impossible. There. Etched in the bottom of one of the doorknobs is Made in China. Similar to one you had in your Pokio apartment. Engraved on the bottom of the doll is the letter M. This must be Mir and Johnny's room. What do we have here? The source of the amazing aroma, mystery solved. Fire underwater? Something like straight out of a fantasy tale. Oh, it's already night, is it? Can I just go up here? Through here? Can't call an anchor here. Not sure where I'm going or what I'm doing. There's a way to the deep ocean. I guess it's out this way. We can try it out later. Heal the coral tree. Okay. Sounds good. Is that the coral tree? Alright, it's getting pretty late. I should head home. I don't want to miss the New Year's festival. Can I move the anchor here? No? Where am I? What's this? Nice little coliseum. Covered in tentacles. Cool. Here's the part where it throws me somewhere. Hold on, Sugarheart. Just a moment of your time before you set off, please. I've seen the amazing things you land dwellers create. Really cool stuff. Gives me hope that there's some goodness in your world. Swimming with a fin is tiring enough, and you traverse our waters on those, what are they called? Ah, feet. Nagalita, coast clear. Hurry up, bring it over here. A magical banana. Now take this stamina fruit. It'll give you a boost on your adventure. Alright, off you go. We're counting on you, Sugarheart. Yay! I've acquired a stamina fruit. My stamina has permanently increased. Nice. Alright, Mermaid Village is cool. But it seems like there's nothing I can do there just yet. Maybe if I explore some caves. Which we'll do fairly soon. I do want to check the calendar. And see when stuff's happening. Will this tell me like the time of the festival? No. Okay. We'll go to bed and we'll figure out when it is. I accidentally spoiled something for me in the game. Actually, you know, I was about to tell you what it was. But on second thought, it would probably be cooler if I didn't. There's a festival running today. Consider checking it out. Okay. Morning, Frankie. What do I have? Do I have flowers laying around? A few of them. Rose hips and kale. I'll take the daffodils. Some daffodil honey, some daisy honey. Rosehip jam. And pickled kale. It's gotta be an easy way to see what time the festival runs from. Right? I imagine it's probably a nighttime ordeal. It is like a New Year's festival after all. Morning, Porky. Double products. Nice. Uh, 1900 hours. That's when I go. Okay, but what do I do until then? Wander around town, maybe? I'm not gonna give you a bug. I'm gonna wait until I find another one of those butterflies. Morning, Sam. No errands. Hey, Jim. I do Tai Chi on my day off and spend the rest of the day foraging around. Exciting. I want to save my stamina in case like a mini game needs it at the festival. So we'll just wander around, forage for stuff, give flowers to people. We never ever check out Ben's shop. We can go over there. Is that the only way through here? We've been blocked off. I kind of want to peek into one of the caves. I don't want to adventure in there, but I want to see what it is. Is it just garbage? There seems to be treasure. I'll take that. Alright, we gotta go. I'm gonna spend all my stamina down here. That's good to know. Hey, old man. Hey, Revan. How are you doing? Or is it Revany? Revany XYT? Do you also have a YouTube channel? How are you doing today? You're exhausted, college life. How about me, though? I'm exhausted, parent life. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. I've been trying to get to bed earlier so I have more energy for things during the day, but no matter what I do, I never get enough sleep throughout the week, and by the time Friday rolls around, it's pretty rough. What are you studying in college, if you don't mind me asking? Ooh, I got a Triceratops arm. I'm just kind of like zoning out and doing things here. This isn't even the teleport to the museum. You don't have a YouTube channel just yet? Still looking for an angle? Yeah, I mean, it works. I don't feel you necessarily need an angle, but it can help. Being a parent isn't easy, but I seem to be doing awesome. Well, thank you. I'm trying really hard. My son's got a gifted testing today. I'm very proud of him. He's in first grade, but he's reading chapter books. He took a reading exam. And, well, I'll tell you about it in a second. Hey, Sugarheart. Coming to check up on Fun Bucket? That's sweet of you. Quick. Don't worry, little boy. I'm not going anywhere. Just gonna catch up with old Sugarheart. I'll be right back, okay? Hey, Sugarheart. Hey, Genie. Look, it's your favorite part. We've gone from quecks to queeks. Very encouraging. The boy's sick. No getting around it. Looks like you're taking good care of him. Of course, he'd do the same for me if he had opposable thumbs. I'm not worried yet, but it's hard, you know? Fun Bucket's my oldest friend. I know he's getting up there, especially in duck years. Just trying to do whatever I can to help him feel better. Tut! Oh no, my hot water bottle! Ouch, 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 ouch! Okay, Fun Bucket, we got your hot water bottle and a fresh healing crystal to put by your chair. It's time to take your temperature again. Quack, quack. Okay, calm down. I'll turn right back on. He can be a bit of a drama llama. You're studying IHM, International Hospitality Management, trying to understand what happens in a hotel and restaurants and the like so you can manage your own business properly. That sounds awesome. Wabanana. Oh, hey, kitty. I had a friend who was studying hotel management. She might have been doing something very similar. I didn't talk to her nearly enough to know for sure. Oh, right. I was about to tell a story about my son. So, he's been reading chapter books in like first grade. He took an exam to like tell him how well he's doing comparison with other kids around the nation. And in reading, he got it's kind of funny how they phrased it. On the test, they were like, your son is in the 99th percentile. If he took the test multiple times, he would land between the 99th percentile and the 99th percentile. And I was like, ah, got it. He's a smarty McSmarty pants. You didn't learn it from watching me, that's for sure. I just play video games. Whew, another winter's almost over. Thankfully, there weren't many flu cases this year. I'm relieved. The best thing about having a doctor as a roommate is I can just ask her to do my checkups at home. I still have to pay her though, which is fair enough. Do you know animals can have a positive effect on our mental health? I tried having pets, but they don't seem to like the inn much. Oh, I bet a cat would love an inn. Maybe your son got your wits by watching you play video games? It's true. I do let him watch, or at least I used to. It all depends on the game too, of course. I actually made him a promise. He's about to get his first video game. I promised him that if he learned to read, I would get him a Pokemon video game. So I'm going to get him Pokemon Violet or Scarlet. It's about time I came through on this promise. Because he's always asking if he can play video games. And I'm like, you gotta learn how to read first. And then he did it. And then he, like, way overdid it. Ben's the man if you want a fresh perspective. I like to get his opinion when I've got a tough decision to make. Yeah, I think Pokemon will help him a lot. Especially learning to read. I mean, he clearly knows how to read, but I honestly think I learned a lot from video games, personally. Like, I had a concept of negative numbers and a strong reading comprehension, usually just because I played video games. People underestimate video games quite a lot when it comes to, like, learning. keep hearing, like, weird noises in the forest at night. Alright, it's almost time for the festival. We gotta get back. Where am I? Especially when the game has a wise character with a major character development, like Kratos. You know, I actually haven't played any God of War since the first one. I'm not sure he sounded super wise in the first one. But he's kind of a dad now too, isn't he? Okay, one of these has my wild seeds. There it is. I don't know what I'm doing with bamboo shoots. Now let's take some Jamu and head to the event. Oh, you should, especially the current version. You'll most likely relate to him as a father. When I started streaming, I was like debating on what to call my kids on stream. Like in real life, I call them by their names, you know? But like, I don't want to dox my kids. And so for a while I was like, I should just call my son Boy. And that reminded me of Kratos. I have seen a few clips of the new one. It's pretty cold. Good thing I'm all wrapped up. I wonder if I should have brought something to this event. Randy's prosthetic arm looks really interesting. Might have an idea or two about how he can use it more efficiently. Theo is singing. Better not bother him. This is what I live for. The energy, the crowd, the music. So glad you made it to the party. Please help yourself. Oh, I can't even talk to Randy. His prosthetic arm's doing pretty good. He's holding a plate with it. You know, we basically invented time to make sense of it. Yeah? These pies are great. Bree really went all out this year. I hope she'll have them next year. These lights are blinding, but I guess it adds to the festive charm. I don't know if I'd say blinding. Looks like everyone's partying tonight. Guess I'll join the fun. Can't really focus anyway. That's right, he's got astronomy things to do. Everything in moderation, right, Sugarheart? Too much pie will do you no good. Strong disagree. It's really fun to talk about all sorts of things with Surya. He's really passionate about his field. What is his field? Think he's a lab assistant? Bree hired me to take official pics of today's party. Everything here is so elegant. The wine, the atmosphere. I can't help but think you're wise yourself. Any awesome stories for us to hear from you? I mean, tons. Let's see. Is it too early to say Happy New Year? Let's see if I can come up with a good story. Back when I was young, I was very bad at trying to get dates. And so there was this girl I had a crush on. She worked in the same grocery store that I worked at. And I was trying to think of ways to ask her on a date. And we were doing this promotional stunt where if you bought enough of these purple ticketed items, you could get a free movie ticket. And, you know, if you bought it even more than that, you could get two. And so being a poor college student, like, I had to buy specific things. And one of the things on the list were ramen noodles, which, you know, were like 10 cents a pack. But if I bought like $10 worth of ramen noodles, I could get 2 movie tickets for free. And so I did that. I was like, I'll go through like 100 packs of ramen eventually. And so like I show up at her checkout lane. I've got like 100 packs of ramen and nothing else. And I acted like it was a surprise that I got the movie tickets. I was like, oh, what happened? Oh, did I accidentally get movie tickets? Man, I'm new in town. I don't know anybody. Would you like to, I don't know, maybe go see a movie with me? And that was my scheme. It felt so awkward. And she was like, yeah, I guess. I'm like, cool. What movie's showing? And it was one of the Spider-Man movies. It was like 1 or 2 is what we ended up seeing. And yeah. After she accepted, she was like, oh man, I don't mind. I'd love to see Spider-Man. My boyfriend loves Spider-Man. And I was like, oh, cool. And so I took her to the movies. And it was fun. We had a good time. Looking back on it, she might have been like, I need to tell him I have a boyfriend so he'll stop hitting on me at work. Which is a fair and smart move. I think she legitimately had a boyfriend, but like, if she did tell me that, just like to, you know, kind of throw me off the trail for a little bit, or for forever. It's painful though. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's what I get and what I deserve for trying to trick people onto dates. Like, now that I'm older, I just, you know, I'm a lot more straightforward. I'm like, hey, I like you. I would like to take you to the movies. Instead of, you know, scheming to buy giant piles of ramen. I've had a lot more success with the direct approach. Oh gosh, Antonio's hogging all the amuse-bouche. Someone stop him. He's gonna finish them all and I want some. Calm down, Scott. Oh, Sugarheart, good to see you. We're working with Bree at the New Year's party. Still got some ramen now? Ah, no. I think I didn't throw any of it away. I definitely ate all of the ramen. Like, I didn't even get, like, fully sick of it. Like, I still eat ramen to this day. I still buy more of it occasionally. Whenever I need to be especially frugal. The kids love it. Like, ramen's a special treat. When I was a kid, it was like our favorite food too. Ramen is one of the food of the gods, right? Even like the real basic stuff we have here in America, like just 10-cent packages, just raw brick of noodle in a seasoning package, is really good. But my little sister, she's a very interesting type. We got ramen fairly regularly. Like, it was like once a week we'd have ramen with I don't know, pork chops and green beans. It was wonderful. But my sister decided, like, she never got enough noodles during dinner. So she started, like, eating raw ramen packets before they were even cooked. She just loved them so much. She would eat raw bricks of ramen, like, before you water them, without seasoning. And so, like, for the last, like, 5 years I lived at home, like, I never got ramen anymore. And she would just, like, she would eat them all way before we got them. Zara's stories are really fun. She should hang out at the inn sometime. Well, this punch isn't half bad. I've had worse. Yeah, that is a fun story, Zara. You know what's better than this cake? Collaboration. Ling told me about some interesting projects. Made your own ramen bowl, similar to Japanese ramen. Rough to make, but so worth it. Like, you made the noodles yourself? Like, I forget how to make noodles. You make a dough, you flatten it out, you slice it up, you soak them, you dry them, you soak them, you dry them, you soak them, you dry them. Something like that. I do have a friend who makes her own noodles. I think making your own noodles is a little too much effort. Noodle, meat, broth, veggie, mushrooms. Sounds good. Well, it depends on the mushrooms. Some mushrooms don't sit great with me. Oh, it's been good to see you all dressed up. Bean sprouts and mushrooms. Or really stringy mushrooms I never really liked. Like, if I'm eating mushrooms, I need like the big, fat, juicy ones, like cremellies and stuff. Shiitakes, portobello. I hope I'm wearing enough layers tonight. My family doesn't like mushrooms, though. Matsutake. I think... Here, I need to Google that one so I know what it looks like. I mean, those look alright. I don't know that I've ever had them. But they look tasty. Take that, tree. I'm glad to see Aaliyah today. She's usually away for training. Welcome to our New Year's party. Enjoy yourself. Spin the wheel. How can I not? Spin. Oh, what do I get? Big money, big money. Coal. Yeah, that's fair. I can spin again? How many times can I spin? 3? Pink diamond. Nice. And last spin. Flip-flops. Okay, I can't spin the wheel anymore. I was like, can I just... I could straight up give people coal. Didn't really consider it. Can I... Hang on. Don't mind me, just taking my shirt off on these at this party so I can see my shoes. They look terrible. I'm not a fan of flip-flops. They hurt in between my toesies. At least I got extra footwear. Yeah. Like, extra cosmetic items are really nice. I think they're like, cosmetic items are like a great mini game prize. Because there's not enough farming games where you can play dress up. Like here, I put on my like Sugarheart red and white colors. And I feel like that's enough for me forever. Wine, fireworks, it's a perfect ending to the year. I agree. Today's atmosphere is so festival, perfect for some wine drinking. is this? Still time to try fun games. Let's check the pamphlet. What have we done? Oh! It's a good thing we checked the pamphlet. There's a whole section we haven't been to. What about Warframe? I haven't played Warframe. Or, I played it many, many years ago when it first came out. A lot of people love it. I never got into it. From here, everything looks so bright down there. It's kind of relaxing. Ooh, a shop. It's straight up buy a pizza. Let's make some noise. It's almost time for the countdown. Don't drop the balloon, huh? And I can win some clothes. I like this. Okay, let's practice. But yeah, I never got into Warframe. What am I doing? Am I playing Keepy Uppy? Boom. Oh God. Here, get it. Do I just like push them as far apart as I can? Seems like you're gonna lose, buddy. I'm just gonna send this one over to that corner. Send this one over to that corner. Was that it? Did I win? What is winning? I mean, it seems pretty easy. Oh God! Oh God! My hitbox. Oh man, if I get knocked out in the first round. Yay! Alright, now that I know that the hitbox is so small, a lot has changed, to be honest. It's more known as fashion frame. Yay! That's good to know. But the current fashion game I'm playing is Dark Souls. Or not Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Alright, Raphael. You're a sweetheart, but I'm still gonna just destroy you. And I need you to know that. Oh God! Oh no! Am I winning on ties? I'll take it. Alright, me and Frank for the championship. Frank, remember all the peppers I gave you? I think you owe it to me to throw the match. You'll never see a pepper again. Oh, Frank, you are throwing the match. I appreciate it. I was kind of kidding. Yeah. Hey, sneakers. Wait, I didn't get all the prizes? Normally it gives you everything. I actually kind of wanted the sweater more. I should have thrown. Are you running the shop? Neat. What are you doing, Lily? Oh, Sugarheart, here for the scenery? She had bubbles above her head. She drunk? How are you doing, monkey? No, don't leave the festival. Are you trying to pop balloons with those? Rude. Ah, just tipsy. Alright, we should start the main event. Any relationship advice you can share? It's mostly open and honest communication. I think I'm gonna sell the pink diamond. I've already donated one to the museum. Like, don't try to, like, get people to guess how you feel. Just be honest, straightforward. That's about the best advice I can give. Let's see. Frankie looks happy today. Oh hey, it's spring. Okay, bye, plants. If a woman bites your arm playfully, what does that mean? She's a zombie. And you need to watch out for that sort of thing. She also might be a cat. Depending on how much she uses her teeth. Like, is she going for blood? Oh, hi, kitty. I did have a girlfriend that liked biting at one point. Like, she genuinely wanted me to bite her back. It was a very strange relationship. You don't know if I'm joking about my ex-girlfriend who liked the biting? I am not joking about this. She actually did encourage me to bite her. She was a little bit of a drama llama. She wanted it made her happy to have people excited about or kind of trying to think of kind and gentle and wholesome ways to explain this. I think like the idea of somebody knowing that she was getting bitten or was having romantic snuggles, it made her happy. And you know, they're just straight up crazy people out there. And my ex-girlfriend was one of those people. Very innocent, I see, right? She was an interesting one. I was very young when I dated her. How did I meet my wife and settle down? Well, I was outside of college, and I'd been single for a year or so, and I worked in a small office filled with dudes. And I was like, I'm never actually gonna meet any women like this, so I gave online dating a try. And oh my god, it was awful. I mean, like, just dating in general was awful. But at that point, I was only meeting people who were either way older than me or way younger than me. Like, they were just these groups of women. They were like the women who focused on their studies or their work. And so they didn't really date much until they were older. And then there were a lot of others. Here, have a tulip. Oh, would you look at that? Thanks. And then there were others who were just very young and just haven't met anybody in their new college town yet. Thank you, dear. It's very considerate of you. And so, like, either I was creepily too old for them, or they were too old for me. Like, it was an awkward time. But finally, I met my wife on the dating site. I can't remember if I messaged her or she messaged me. I think I messaged her. And yeah, it was very weird. Like, very first date, she was like, hey, here's my list of conditions. You need to accept these. She's like, I'm religious. If we have kids, they've got to be religious. If we, school's very important to me, etc. Like, she just had like this long list of terms and conditions, and she's like, do you accept? And I'm like, yeah, I totally do. And she's like, wait, really? Like, you don't want to like negotiate down on any of these? I'm like, no, they all seem perfectly reasonable. Like, you want things a certain way, and it's great to know that up front. And like, none of these are deal breakers for me. She was very skeptical. Hello, Sugarheart. Good to see you. Are you taking pictures of this blue thing? Wait, is that a blue lobster? Yep. Meet Steven. Oh, do you have a pet lobster? He's a rescue. I saw him at the beach in front of the inn, just lying there. I thought he was dead at first, but thankfully he only injured his claw. So I took him in. Hopefully his claw will regrow soon. And he can go back to the ocean with his family. Hey, want to see some pictures that I took? Oh my goodness. Macy, you've just gone up like 100 pegs in the dateable chain. Okay, Macy, I'm starting to fall for you. That was adorable. You'd be skeptical too if you brought out 100-page terms and conditions. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really appreciated the upfrontedness. Huh? Oh, I mean, thanks. Nice nice of you to think of me. Like, one of the things that attracted me to my wife was just that she was super strong and independent. She didn't need me at all. And I appreciate that. It means like anytime we spend time together, it's because she wants to spend time with me. Like, she doesn't depend on me for anything. She can solve her own problems. I'm just here to help her. She doesn't have major plans on, like, influencing how I behave or what I do. For example, like, she doesn't care about video games, like, at all. In fact, like, she kind of thinks they're bad for you. And honestly, I respect the perspective. Like, I hope I've changed her mind a little bit. And you can see, like, the benefits and educational value of video games. She's still pretty strong. She thinks I'm like an exception to the rule. I'm like, I'm really not. She pictures like people just like smoking weed and playing Madden 24/7, and those people do exist. But here I am, you know, growing flowers, seducing mermaids, and, you know, having a nice soda with a kitty in my lap. Now that's a healthy relationship, right? I keep forgetting what I'm trying to do. I'm just enjoying talking to you guys. But yeah, I think that's kind of one of the things that made her skeptical. Like, I agreed to all these things that seemed like vastly out of my personality. I'm just like, I mean, they're not for me. Like, I'm an atheist, and my wife is very religious, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go to church with you every Sunday with the kids. And I'm not going to try to convert you to atheism, and you're not going to try and convert me to your religion. Like, if it happens, neat. I don't even think it's that neat. I'd be a little sad if my wife stopped being religious. Especially if it was because of me. I'm like, now hang on. I want you to believe in the things you believe in. An atheist with respect towards everyone. I know, rare, right? Like, I almost hate to admit I'm an atheist because, like, there's a horrible reputation. Like, lots of atheists just really believe that they need to convince everybody they're right. And I'm like, come on, if you're really an atheist, like, it should be because things don't make sense. If things don't make sense, it's because you don't understand them. And if you don't understand things, how can you be so sure you're right? Like, just... accept the fact that, like, maybe you could be wrong. Like, it seems like way too much of a coincidence that, like... oh, man, I don't want to get into whole theology on my channel. I feel like I could ostracize a lot of people that way. And I don't want to do that. What am I doing? Selling pterodactyl spines is what I'm doing. You know, normal day-to-day stuff. It's spring. I should grow crops. This is a farming game. Ah, it's cool. Right? Yeah. Is the store still open? Can I buy crops? Did I miss the first day of spring because I was talking? Dang it. 10 minutes too late. Oh well. But yeah, it was actually kind of hard to get married. She wanted to get married in a church. And we flat out got denied in a lot of places because, like, I'm an atheist. And a lot of the preachers were really pretty annoying about it. They're like, in my experience, atheists will constantly try to convert you to their side, and you're obviously going to have a terrible relationship full of turmoil and strife. And I'm like, what if, we don't? I don't intend to do any of these horrible things you seem to think I'm going to do. Fall and winter. Yeah. You just forgot crops. Normal farmer things. It's awfully comforting talking to you, or hearing me talk, rather. Well, I'm glad. Because if I become a successful streamer, I feel like I'm just going to have like 2 hours of straight conversations. Especially in cozy games like this where I can get distracted. It's almost a challenge to play the game and talk at the same time. I'm having a good time. Hey, good ducky. There we go. But yeah, all the preachers were like, you're definitely going to try and convert her into atheism. You're going to harm her relationship with God. And I'm like, I'm really not trying to. This is not my goal at all. Oof. Like, she is super religious. Right now we're entering a fasting period. And so we're basically going to be vegan for like 40 days. Like, I wouldn't do things like that if I wasn't totally cool. What does your wife think of you streaming games? She's been supportive, but I don't think she agrees with it entirely. I don't think she likes the idea of it. It's okay to not be very religious despite being registered in a very religious religion. Yeah. Ooh. Scared at ease, Beetle. Doesn't look so scared at ease to me. He looks like a little sweetheart. That's right. I can't catch you. I remember those spring beetles. So my wife kind of views my video games as kind of like a bad habit, or, an addiction. And she's not entirely wrong on that. Like, I need my fix. I have to play video games every single day, or else I just don't feel like a person. Like, if I don't get to play video games in my day, it feels like I've done the entire day for somebody else. And that makes me really sad. Like, the idea that, like, I spent an entire day on this earth doing things for other people and nothing for myself. Makes me super sad. And so yeah, I'm straight up addicted to video games. What have I got? Satyr butterflies. Gotta hold off. See if we can catch more swallowtails in the spring. Right. I need to buy some seeds for planting. Backs, right? Like I do the 8 to 5. I spend the afternoons with my kids. Like I play video games basically in the middle of the night. And like that's kind of rough. Open at 9 a.m. I'm waiting. But yeah. I mean, like, I kind of hate my job. I feel like everybody does or should to some degree if they were not working for themselves. Alright, what am I buying? I feel like there's a lot of things here I've never grown before. We'll grow a rambutan. Get some bananas. We'll get all the trees. It's kind of a tough call. First of all, I've never grown soybeans. Grow like 15 of those. Let's get 15 of everything. We can't afford it. Starting with the things I don't think I've ever grown before. This is too many seeds. I won't be able to keep up with this. I need more flowers. Let's get some daisies in here. Get some peonies. Is there anything that like keeps producing over time? Soybeans. Yeah. Those sound delightful. Alright, we get the turnips out here. The potatoes. Do I have poppies? I have poppies. I have carrots. I have radishes. I have cauliflowers. I think I have everything. This is too much. I cannot grow this much. What am I doing with my life? Sprinkler 2. I need gold kelp. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go grab some gold kelp real quick. I believe there's some down here. Hang on. I parked my anchor. This might be the fastest way to get there. Was the first video game... What was the first video game that got you into gaming? Oh man, you're really gonna date me here. By that I mean, like, you know, age me. So the first game that got me into gaming was probably Mail Order Monsters for the Commodore 64. Come here, you sexy shrimp. That is a sexy shrimp. With its sexy, vivid colors, it worked. You got me, shrimp. I am yours to command. Alright, I saw some golden kelp down here the other day. There we go. I just need 2. But you know what? I'll take a little extra. We'll be back, Ocean. You don't think you know that game? Yeah, well, it was an interesting one. So, what you do is you make your own custom monster. Like you choose like a body, like give him like a Tyrannosaurus body. Then you give him like crab claws and strap a grenade launcher to his back. Of course, it was Commodore 64, so like everything you did looked much less impressive. Like, you know, you were just like this block of cute square, like giant square pixels fighting another block of square pixels. But yeah, like I had a very active imagination. I believed very deeply in what I was doing. Alright, what am I doing? I'm selling... No, I'm putting mayonnaise in here because it's fairly high quality. Then I'm crafting a sprinkler too. Oh shoot, like I could just... I need to get more gold kelp. I think I got all the kelp that was available to me. Shoot. What am I doing? Like, we're getting so close to fully automating the farm. Keep putting in work and effort. I think the best layout I've seen with these sprinklers and the 11 by 11 scarecrow is like these little 5 by 5 squares out here. And then like you just have a path that goes to the scarecrow in the middle. If you so choose. Alright, I don't know, peonies. And potatoes. Sounds great. But yeah, my first gaming system was Commodore 64. And I played the heck out of it. Got to play like Goofy and the Matterhorn. BC Comics had a game. I played that. Those are the ones I remember more than anything else. Ooh, it's a device? Yeah. Yep. It was like the age of Atari, kind of. Around that time. Starting to wonder if I got all my plants. I did. Okay. Shoot, I should have put the soybeans over there. Oh well. Yeah, I hear you, Frankie. Listen, we farming. You think the snowdrops are done? They are done. Thank you. I apparently can't pick up a bunch of them. There we go. I can even plant them again. Alright. Let's go turn in our snowdrops. Thank you, Scylla. You have the same black cat in real life, and her name is Kit Kat? Aw. It's a sweet name for a kitty. Oh, any will do? Then you get this. I have unlocked tea seeds. Thank you. I think these can only be planted in winter. Yeah. Ocean loot. We're so close. At some point I need to reorganize my inventory. That sounds absolutely terrible. What I should do is plant these trees. I thought I had another one. There it is. Boop. Alright. I want to plant the soybeans. Ideally near the water. Make another 5x5 square here. I am setting up so much work for me to do on this farm. You leave that square empty for the next sprinkler. You found her in a packaging box of Kit Kat and you have no idea what breed she is, but she seems to be part Persian. Yeah, that's how I get my cats. Like, I never, like, go out of my way to find a cat. Like, the cats always find me. Like, the cat that's always hanging out with me on stream, we found, or a friend found in the middle of the road. And they're like, who will take care of this cat? And they're like, oh, old man Sugarheart. He, oddly enough, has a ready supply of catnip just lying around. My dad was a catnip farmer. My grandma was a catnip farmer. She used to make little catnip toys. And my dad took over the business. Yeah, like if you go back to my my home, my cats are always like permanently stoned. They're just completely smashed all the time. And I respect it. What am I doing with my life? I am selling that bug. Like, we take care of our cats. They live a long time. But, yeah, they're little drug lord kitties. For sure. My cats have started asking for catnip. Very, very sweetly. I need to blow this up. Do I have some dynamite just lying around? Thank you. Stump, you have been in my way for too long. Blow up. Gotcha. I've gotten a little too far out, but I'm definitely planning more than I can actually handle. But I think we can get the watering cans necessary to, like, automate most of this. My watering can isn't lighting up where it's supposed to. Yeah, my kitties have started asking for catnip. That's how I know I've been giving them too much. Okay, what am I doing? I've got all these snowdrops. What can I do with them? Are they flowers? They're flowers. So I make honey out of them. We'll just go ahead and set these snowdrops in here. I bet the honey is worth quite a bit. I need to reorganize all my inventory. Wooden chests. That could be an actual storage. I probably should have upgraded years ago. Put seeds in here. And put things I don't need very often in there. It's a very important chest. We'll need this at some point. A sprinkler attachment, huh? I don't know how I feel about it. Applies fertilizer to nearby seeds when loaded with it, but what does it do? What does fertilizer do? It fertilizes, I bet. Mushrooms, daffodils. Hang on to the morels because Ben loves them. What am I doing with all this stuff? Alright. We go to bed. But yeah. Oh, it's town rank D. Lock tier 2 research. New decor, new seeds. I've unlocked goats and quails. Oh, come on, kitty. Hop on up. You don't need to keep asking. There we go. You're a good kitty. Oh, we don't have much time. I've only got like 10 minutes before I have to go and get everyone to school. Oh, thank God it's raining. I was genuinely concerned I was going to have to water all this crap I planted. Farmer Sugarheart, exciting news. The town is at rank D. We've received more grants. That means more advanced quality of life devices to help you out. Wow, I'm reading this super silly. Check this out. We now have an auto petter and the sturdy computer. The auto petter takes care of your animals, and the computer, it has online shopping. I have blueprints ready, but I'll need materials for R&D. Drop by the lab to see other gadgets that are now available. What time is it over here? It's 6:15 in the morning. And yeah, like 6:30 I wake up the kids, I make them breakfast, get them dressed, get ready for school, I get ready for work. Part of the reason I'm a VTuber is so I can play games every day in my pajamas. Because if you saw like what a train wreck I was in the morning. Oh wow, you wake up way earlier than I thought? Yeah, I wake up every day at 4 a.m. At 4:30 I start streaming until 6:30. I'm a sweet dad, thank you. I mean, it's honestly not for me. I am a night person. But when my kids started kindergarten, they needed to be there so freaking early that, like, I tried my, like, normal routine of staying up till midnight and then, like, waking up at the last possible moment and getting them ready. It just doesn't work. Like, part of me wonders if I should keep these eggs, but I think I'm just going to make mayonnaise every single day. Speaking of which, it's enough to make butters. And so, like, I fail like I have to wake up super early in order to do anything right. You remember when you had to be at school before 6 a.m.? Yeah. I had a job that, like, used to start at 6 a.m. sharp. And so, like, I'm no stranger to waking up at 4 a.m. It's not a great time. Especially living in a city. Nobody's going to bed at 10 p.m. and so, like, I lived in apartments and everyone's up and doing things, but you've got to be at work in 6 hours. Oh, it was so rough. I was young enough that I could handle it. I don't think I could live that life anymore. I want to clear this trash so I can get more gold kelp. So I can get more sprinklers. We're gonna automate the farm. It only took a full year. Who knew? We've been pretty much ignoring the dungeon too. Hey Tentacles, can you back off a little bit? You're obscuring my view. My beautiful view of all this garbage. To really upgrade my tool for this part of the ocean? Yeah, I see everything taking 2 swipes, and I hate it. Hello, Mermaid Guard. You know, if you're just sitting around, you could do some of these things. I'm genuinely curious, like, what the Mermaid Guards guard from. Like, isn't the ocean kind of a guard from the land dwellers? You seem to be friends with the fish life. Marble coffers, those are new. You're gonna get some new stuff for the museum. Tentacles, yeah, the oil roots, I guess. I don't know what these magical things are. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, so I want to call them death roots. I say I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. I think about Elden Ring a lot. It's stuck in my head. Trying to convince yourself to play video games instead of working on your lawn today? Yeah. I need to do some yard work too, come to think of it. I've got so many things I need to be doing. There's not much free time in my days these days. I just discovered a leak in my house yesterday. Apparently my kitchen sink is just draining into the basement. You know, as you do. Oh no, yeah. It was gross. I found the leak. Like it's leaking beneath like my floorboards. And like I can see in there. What am I doing? Can I go this way? I want that golden kelp. I guess I go this way? That's a pain to clean and fix, yeah. We'll get a plumber. I'm not doing it. Like the hole in the floorboards that let me see the leak. It looks like a place where you'd find a bunch of wet spiders. Like there's a bunch of spider webs down there. It's also super moldy and gross. More sexy shrimp. My shrimp harem is almost complete. I don't know why there's sexy shrimp in the ocean. But you know what? I'm here for it. You do you, shrimp. You had 10 inches of water in your basement back in September. That was fun. Yeah, I had some flooding basement problems. Honestly, like 90% of my financial difficulties are due to house repairs. Like, I like old houses. Like, that's always what I wanted to live in. They just have so much more character. And you can get a lot of space for a really good deal. Like I grew up in a real tiny house with a decently sized family. Not like huge. There were 5 of us. And then whatever homeless child we adopted at the moment. But it, you know, it was like a 2-bedroom house, for which was usually sleeping 6 or more people. And so I did go a career path that actually paid money. So that I could live a better life than that. And it's working out okay. I got a good deal on a decently sized house. Because it was old and it needed a ton of work. Did I open up any more areas? Oh, hello there. Horseshoe crab. Nice. Little adorable guy. But yeah. There's a lot of flooding and sinking into the swamp. And so even though I got a deal in the house, I tend to take on a little too much debt keeping the house above the swamp. You live in a tropical country, so houses are made with a lot of cement and rebar. Especially your mom's house, which is still up on to this day, despite modern houses surrounding it collapsing due to frequent earthquakes. See, that sounds especially rough. I feel like I can't tell you the sort of things that happen around my house without without doxing myself a little too much. Kitty, I hear you eating something that isn't food. Get back here. Get it up. Stop it. But let's see. Story time. Story time. Let's see. I'll tell you stories from like the mountain village I grew up in. Because that was I'm never going back there. I'll go back to visit, but it won't give you a clue to where I live now. I grew up in a tiny mountain village, which is actually pretty cool. Like, I didn't realize I was a villager growing up. But apparently if your hometown is less than 1,000 people, it's technically a village. And so I am a villager. Or I was. Till I moved to civilization, because y'all got computers. And you know what? I like that. I like computers. I need them in my life. So the duck mayonnaise. Something about duck mayonnaise sounds so much grosser than regular mayonnaise. Yeah, sorry Waku, you are not getting the thing. Okay, more sprinklers. We're getting there. The farm's automating. It's happening. What do I do with all these sexy shrimp? I feel like that phrase may have never been said before. What do I do with all these sexy shrimp? I'm very proud of myself for saying those words. Minecraft villager noises. It looks good, to be honest. Yeah, thank you. I do want to make the farm nice and aesthetic at some point. Oh, what am I doing? I've got to get the kids to school. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't do another day. This is going to be the last Coral Island video for a while. We're going to hold off until they add, like, the mermaid content update so we can seduce the fish people and swim upriver and fertilize their eggs. It's gonna be great. So yeah, it's gonna get a little more intense. We're gonna play some Elden Ring, and then we're gonna play some Dragon's Dogma 2 when it comes out. But you know, I'll fit in cozy things when they fit in. I tend to like wobble in one direction until I've had too much of it, and then I wobble back in the other direction. So I'm definitely probably going to be craving something cozy after that. And it's just all going to depend on like what release dates hit and such. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I had a great time. Oh, and there's my alarm telling me I have to go. I really appreciate you all. This was a lot of fun. It was a great day to spend great time spending my last Coral Island day here with you. What day is today? Today's Friday. That's great news. That means the next stream is going to be a really big long one Saturday night. Or if you live in a tropical location, that's probably very, very early in the morning, but I'll be going like all day. So like you can log in for lunch and see me there if you live in like Indonesia or Malaysia or Singapore. And yeah, I do play games every single day, or I try to. It's what makes me feel human. All right. My kitty is being very aggressive. He knows it's breakfast time. If you watch it on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Every little bit helps, and any money I do eventually make is just going to go to making the channel better. Bye, everybody. And if you are on Twitch, let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Dendro Bunny. We keep raiding Dendro Bunny. It's only because she's the only person online. I hope you guys have a good time with her. She's playing PC Builder Simulator. That could be fun. I need to make more Twitch friends so we can spice it up. But Dendro Bunny's awesome. I have got no regrets here. I just want to have options. Thank you so much. Show Dendro Bunny some love. Bye-bye, everybody.